So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear night,
welcome
all the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. And they've got a throw. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Now, he's got space here. Mohamed Salah gets into a good position. Kaka. Amrabat. He's not got that quite right. Messi. And it's Vieira. Well, that looks a decent ball. Gullit. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rodri. Tierney. Can he get on the end of this? He's in a great position here. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and so...
Mbappe! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's running through. And the ball is out of play. De Bruyne. No goals as yet. And it's Neymar. Stanisic. Now it's Mbappe. Kaka. And he's managed to get free. Looking to play him in. Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Good read, needed to be. Now it's Gullit. Out to the right, foot in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross goes in there. It's a mighty effort! He's delivered all right! There is the breakthrough! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Tierney. He's going for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tierney kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now, can they get him away? Oh, played through for the wide man. Stanisic.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Kaka. Threads one in. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodri. Quillet. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's really well cleared. Some resolute defending there. Kaka. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Real chance here.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Taken back almost at once. And here's Hullet. Mbappe. There's no flag. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And Messi! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Has a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Good ball, good take. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. Might be danger here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And again, he sorted that out terrifically. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Amrabat. And here's Hullet. And he's had it nicked away. Mbappe gets into some space. Still just a single goal between the sides. Back in possession and ready to go again. Messi engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been... And again! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
That's an excellent interception. Amrabat to Messi. Stanisic. And it's Stanisic. Vieira. Amrabat. Now Kaká. Tries to play it through. He's through, now is he in? De Bruyne. And this is Hullet. Caresses it through. Trippier. And they win it back again. Rodri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Distributed tidily. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. De Bruyne.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, they've got it again. Stood up well to him there. It's not an especially good pass, that. And he's in on goal. Hullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Played into space out wide. And it's Tierney. Hullet proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Ahead by two and just about into the home straight. De Bruyne. Now it's Neymar. That's an imaginative pass. Neymar looking to run onto it. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi, who's set up one goal so far. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. And it's Amrabat. Now there's a fine ball. And a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by three. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Messi has crossed into the middle.
Has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And he's intervened well there. Kaká. Now it's Hullet. Messi! Smashing save, really good save that. That's that, the end. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Hullet voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly. and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and
The
welcome
conditions
to today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Kaká. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Cruyff. Can he get it through? And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, well played. Nicely aimed pass. Pelé. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role, or even in defence. He could fill in and cover for any position as required, and he had the intelligence to be able to put it all together.
He really does have it all. Now it's Pelé, looking to play him in. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. Oh, what has happened here? Cross goes in there. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Van de Ven. Still goalless. Amrabat is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's Messi. Now it's Gullit. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Leicester attempts a clearance.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Looking for options for movement. Thinks about the shot. Great chance! And that has fair fizzed.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's managed to get rid. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be a throw-in. Cross flung in towards the middle. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he's quick to snatch it back. Di Lorenzo. Messi gets a good foot in there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff. That is good alertness. Xavi Alonso. And here's Van Basten. Played with finesse. Van Basten! was a half-decent effort.
Bolivia couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And it's Hullet. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Tries to play it through, and he's picked out the run.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cruyff did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Kaká. Deftly away. The referee has given a corner. Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Van Basten. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
And now, to all
So,
members of the
no
crowd,
breakthrough from
I'd
either
like
side,
to ask you to
0-0
join
after
me in
45
wishing
minutes of
our
action.
birthday boy a very special birthday.
Here we go again then. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Hullet. Amrabat. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Vieira. And it's Amrabat. And here's Mbappe. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Probing pass. That's a shade optimistic. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now, he's got space here.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Leicester gets good distance on it. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hullet. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Di Lorenzo does really well to win the ball there. Pele. And he was quick to react. And the keeper's got it again. Knocks it into space. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, this looks sharp. Now that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
He won't be happy with that one. Now, can they get him away? A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Stanisic. Vieira. And Stanisic. Van de Ven. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Gullit. Gullit. And the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Nicked it back promptly. Gullit. There's a sharp little ball here. Chance to deliver. That has been knocked clear.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
5 minutes left on the clock. Stanisic. Gullit is herring after that one. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Gullit. And it's Amrabat.
There will be
Into
one
stoppage
minute added
time, and it is still 0-0. Now that looks a decent ball. Played into space. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that is as far as it goes. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. And this is Hullet. He's one-on-one. Shot, surely! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Calafiori gets across to intercept that. And it's Pedri. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread neatly. Caught offside that time. Triol. Now Romero. Cajolu tries to play it through. Modric gets into a good position. Gets a good foot in there. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. He is through here. Amrabat. Oh, it's a great ball here. Kaká. Oh, that... And the finish! It's in! 2-0 and in next to no time. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And yes, it's him again. So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Modric. That's a lovely, neat pass. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Hullet. And it's chance for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, he takes home the match ball. Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Great chance! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Modric, driving on and making good progress. Gattuso. Kajolu. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And it's Modric. Amrabat does well to get it back. Kaka. And the counter is on. And this is Messi. He's through, now is he in? Shoots! He scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Número 23, Messi.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Threads one in. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, super ball. Now there's a fight. Decent chance! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Stanisic. Van de Ven. Puskas. So what can they make of this? Stanisic cuts out the pass. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now this could be a chance. Knocks it into space. Oh, good ball. Chance! No mistake! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Mbappe. This might... There's the shot! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Another one. This must be his personal high.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Looking for options for movement. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Amrabat. Hullet. Mbappe. And a chance! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well,
and that is going to be the final action of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
So off we go once more. Kaká. And here's Mbappe. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Gattuso. Cafu. Kaká. And it's Hullet. And he's quick to get it clear again. Shot a goal! Oh, has another go! They've scored! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
He's got away, and it's played into the middle. Pedri. Stood up well to him there. And a shot! They've done it! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Amrabat. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards to further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal. Well, they're very much the best.
Decent chance! It's there! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
There's the header! Puskás. And it's Bellingham. Stanisic. Hullet. Kaká. Mbappe. Mbappe is flagged offside. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Mbappe, and this is Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pedri. Played out to the right, back into the middle. Vieira. Messi. Amrabat. This looks promising. They're urging him to shoot. Takes a shot! It's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's Pedri. He's shifted it to the flank. And he can clear it away. Pass somewhat off target. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he's had a hit! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Mbappe. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Hullet. That's a good chance! And it's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Look at the shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Bellingham. Modric. Kajolu. Bellingham. Pedri. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kaka. Now, can they get him away? And he's worked it through. Kajolu. And he's been shifted off it. Messi. And it's Hullet. The muscular approach does pay off here. Romero. Cafu. And that is that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Hullet walking off with the spoils, richly deserved. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
You hear me now? No? Yeah, no, yeah, no. 1-2, 1-2. Mm-hmm. Yo, 1-2. Mic check. You hear now? You hear Mikey? All right. Okay, folks on the stream. Games for tonight postponed until tomorrow. So we'll play Brazil tomorrow. El Salvador, Venezuela, or friendly neighbors. We come in peace. Okay. So stream starts 7 p.m. sharp. Hope to see you all there. Good night. Be safe. Team out.